Hello, boys and girls, and welcome to another week at Home Sunday School. Let's see. Can you remember what eggs we opened up last week?
Blue.
Yeah, we did open up a blue one, but what was inside the eggs? Inside the first egg was the palm branch, and that was representing the palm branches that we will open it in a minute, representing the palm branches that they waved and placed on the ground to prepare the way for Jesus as he entered Jerusalem. And the second egg that we opened up had 3 silver coins in there, representing the 30 pieces of silver that Judas was paid to turn Jesus over to the officials. Yeah, we're going to get to that almost. So this week, we're going to start with the purple egg. You want to help me open it? Let's see what's inside. Can you open it up? Can you take that out? Okay, you show the boys and girls what's in there. Here, can I go a little closer? It is a purple piece of fabric. Okay, so we're going to put that right there. Oh, you can't see that. We'll put it over here then. The purple piece of fabric. So the purple cloth represents royalty. It represents kings. Now let's going to open up this one. So we're going to open up 2 at once this time. Can you help me open this one? Actually, I think yours has the same thing inside. So why don't you open up your blue one? So,
I can't.
You can't. Okay. So I'll take out mine and then I'll help you open it. So inside is a crown of thorns. Okay. So we have our purple cloth and our crown of thorns. Here, Coraline, I'll help you open it, and you can show them your crown of thorns. Blue one is a little tricky. Yeah. There we go. You can take out your crown of thorns. There's Coraline's crown of thorns. You want to put it over here with Mummy's? Okay.
Hey, crowns.
Yeah, let's put it. Yes, that's right. Crowns do go on the head. All right. So.
Uh-oh.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. We'll get it later. See here. So we're going to do the same thing as last week, where I'm going to read from my Bible, but I'll show you the pictures from Coraline's Bible. So the first one that goes with the purple cloth and the crown of thorns, you are Coraline, is Mark 15, verse 16 to 18. All right. There we go. Can we see the picture there? There we go. And it says, the soldiers led Jesus away to the palace and called together. You can say hi in a minute. And called together the whole company of soldiers. They put a purple robe on him, then twisted together a crown of thorns and set it on him. And they began to call out to him, "Hail, the King of the Jews." So they're referring to Jesus here. So they took him into the palace, and they brought him before the king and the judge. And they put a robe on him and a crown of thorns on his head. It said, "Hail, King of the Jews."
See.
It's right there.
Yeah.
It's okay, we'll get it. All right. So, right now, Jesus is standing before Pilate. And the people place the robe on him and the crown of thorns on him. The purple robe and the crown represents royalty and kings. But the thorns were because they wanted to be mean and they wanted to hurt Jesus. That wasn't very nice. All right, let's see what's in this egg.
That one.
Can we see what's in this
Mine.
egg? Oh. Let's see. Can we pull this out? Can you show the boys and girls what's inside this egg?
Sure.
No, not a star. Kind of looks like a star, though.
You're sure.
It's a cross.
Cross.
A cross. Here, I'm just going to bring it a little closer. They can see it. It's a cross. There we go. Okay. So let's turn our Bibles over to John 19, 16 to 18. We'll find out about the cross. Okay. Just a second. You want to hold on to that?
Yeah.
Here we go. So John 19, 16 to 18.
Look at
Can you see there? Finally, Pilate handed him over to them to be crucified. So the soldiers took charge of Jesus, carrying his own cross. He went out to the place of the skull, which in Aramaic is called Golgotha. Here they crucified him, with him two others. And with him 2 others on each side of Jesus in the middle. Pilate had a notice prepared and fastened to the cross. It read, Jesus of Nazareth, the King of the Jews. All right. Okay. So in this section for the cross, they made Jesus carry a cross. Okay, can we show them the cross again? They made Jesus carry a cross, a big version of the cross. So not a tiny one like this, a big one. So they made Jesus carry a cross to where they crucified him. But after a while, he couldn't carry it anymore. So they got someone who was watching in the crowd. His name was Simon from Cyrene. And they made him carry it the rest of the way. Please take that out of your mouth. When they got to the place called Golgotha, they nailed his hands and his feet to the cross and left him hanging there to die. Yes. And remember, Jesus willingly did this for our sins. He died on the cross to save us from our sins. But the story doesn't end there. And you'll have to tune in next week to find out what is inside the last 2 eggs and to hear the rest of the story. Okay. So let's pick up what we dropped here. Okay, can I have the piece of fabric? So remember. Okay, show them. Yeah, that one is yours. So the purple cloth represents royalty and the crown of thorns. Yes, honey. And the cross, where they hung Jesus to die for our sins. All right. Should we show them our craft for today? Oh, egg stuck to my arm. Okay, let's show them our craft today. So I'm sorry to the parents, this one is a little bit messier, but it looks really cool in the end. Okay, let's see. Here. All right. So let's get our supplies out. So you're going to need wax paper, just a little sheet of wax paper. It doesn't even have to be this big. This is just what I had. Just a second, honey. Here's your paintbrush. And
my paintbrush.
There's your paintbrush.
Okay, I got paintbrush.
All right. So we're going to put some glue inside their cup here. And some of the kids might need help with this part, but they might be able to do it on their own. Coraline, can you remember what we did earlier? You paint on here. So they're just going to do a wash of paint right across the wax paper. That's right. There you go. And not too thick, just nice thin one.
The cross.
Yes, Coraline's going to make a cross.
Okay, but I like the cross.
Yes. Do you miss playing with your friends every week?
Yeah.
Yeah. And we hope that everybody is safe at home with their moms and their dads. Here, I'll help you. Safe at home with their moms and their dads, and that they're listening and that they're helping. I'm just helping out here with Coraline just to speed it along. All right, Coraline, you want to show them the next step here? So you make a full wash of glue down there, and then what do you do next? Remember? You pick up the pieces, and we glue the pieces down. Now, all this is just colorful cuttings of tissue paper.
No!
Can you glue them down, please, Coraline, and show them how it works? So you're going to glue it down until your sheet is covered. while she does that, I'll show you the finished product. So once it's all covered, keep going, honey, you're doing good. Once it's all covered, you let it dry, and then you're going to cut it out into the shape of the cross. And then if you want, you could put a little hole punch in there, or you can put a little bit of tape, and you can put it in the window. And it makes for a very pretty stained glass cross for the sun to shine through. Right? Yes, that's right. All right. You want to continue doing that while we say goodbye? Okay, you keep gluing your stuff down, and we'll say bye-bye. All right, boys and girls, that's it for this week. And stay tuned for next week where we'll find out the last 2 resurrection eggs. Bye-bye, friends.
Bye-bye, friends.
Bye-bye.